Been a while since we've heard this song, huh?
No kidding.
Glad we got it as a new track. But hey, everybody, it's me.
What?
Mirrorcard Neko.
And oh, Noah. Like, what was that? You butchered the intro.
What else is new?
Alright, so previously we encountered Neku and he joined our team, so
yeah.
Now we're gonna kinda just
want to show you guys that for like week 1 and 2 I've accomplished everything that we needed to in terms of bonus content. I did all of these stupid scramble slams and completed them all 100%. And got all the prizes.
Which was no easy feat, considering.
It was not. You can ask this man how long he sat down and watched me just do it.
I also want to point out that the only reason why she got that far in the first place was simply because of an exploitative glitch where you could abuse the shit out of the jellyfish noise. I think it was.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't that bad. Though.
It was good enough. I mean, shit, you were set like both times that you did that glitch.
Alright, hang on. Well, there's also a glitch where one of the jellyfish that like spawn jellyfish just didn't go away.
So you would just keep attacking into it indefinitely.
Yeah. So let me see who needs our help.
Just head to
head to Catch Street. Okay, I guess nobody needs our help, so we're just gonna. Head to Catch Street.
All of them having Shibuya syndrome, so I doubt anybody really needs our help right now.
Well, you never know.
You
never know.
But tell me I'm wrong.
You never know. That's why you check it.
Fair enough.
Hey, Neku, can I ask you something?
Shoot.
So, Shinjuku, what's it like now?
Now? Now it's just nothing. All that's left are shadows. Fade impressions of people and their thoughts.
Yeesh, that's grim.
That's it? Grim? How are you not freaking out? Your hometown just went poof!
I mean, it doesn't exactly make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. But I low-key like it better here in Shibuya anyway, so yeah, I'm good. Glad to hear it. What the hell were you doing in that part of Tokyo in the first place?
Beats me. No one wanted me there. Someone wanted me there, though. I just know it.
Huh? Someone like who?
Again, beats me. Hold up now. I got a question. How do you end up one back here? Isn't that easy to just rock over to the Booyah these days?
Oh.
A Reaper found me. Sought me out. Told me Shibuya could use my help. Fortunately, they were kind enough to show me the way back.
Was it truly so simple? This gallant Reaper pointed you down a street and away you went?
Wasn't a street so much as sort of hard to explain. At any rate, when I got here, something felt off. When I looked to see what it was...
You found us.
Sure.
Yep.
Seriously, yo?
Lucky you showed up when you did. Hate to say it, but Patootie really had me on the ropes.
Hey!
Okay, my turn. While we're on the subject, what the hell was the deal with Mr. Minami? Like, who is he? An asshole, that's who. 3 years ago, he was a Reaper-sized thorn on our sides. Brothers got quite and all. What the fuck? My advice? Don't bother trying to figure him out.
Wasn't gonna.
Yeah.
Let's say we didn't just see eye to eye on certain subjects when we first met.
Taking that means you guys had it out.
More or less. But he's not the same person anymore. He's changed. Changed? You gotta be kidding me! Ain't you seen him back there? I know. But remember how crazy he used to be? Something tells me he's different. Or trying to be, at least. So he's on our side? No, he ain't. That's a freak, a weirdo. Probably a serial killer to boot. Listen, there's more at stake here than Minamimoto's friendship. We have a city to save, remember?
Right. Oh, let me check something here. I did get what I needed to get the 1 pin.
Look who's here.
I think I... Oh, I just need to trade for this. What does it require? Whenever the hell I get that, I'll be able to get this pin.
See you around.
Which way? Oh, there's a pig noise here.
Let's have a look.
I think I know where it is. Yep, I had a feeling.
So we have to go under.
We have to use
Gotta
Shoka's ability. I just have to find out where the...
Wait,
I guess... Shoka? Is something wrong? It's Sayano. She's here.
Huh?
What? But how? How should I know?
Do not be fooled. That is not the Reaper we encountered the other day.
What do you mean?
I cannot see into her mind.
Well, well.
Shoka, there you are, dear.
Because she has none. She is but an empty husk.
This sucks.
How do you figure? She's certainly walking and talking just fine. Are you sure it's not her?
Let me scan her. There might be a hint somewhere in their soul. Yo, you could scan people's souls?
Oh.
Picked up a few tricks while I was in Shinjuku. I couldn't exactly scan people the old-fashioned way. Nagi's right. There's no soul in there. She's empty.
Well then.
Shoka, let's go back, darling. Together.
She's completely lost herself. Now she's just noise. Even after someone's gone, their thoughts and memories can get left behind. My bet is the noise has latched onto some of hers. It absorbed her leftover thoughts and took her on her appearance.
So that's just noise pretending to be Ayano?
Pretty sure. At least, it's not her. It's just noise.
Shoka, come with me, dear. Now I get it. Old flames.
How cruel.
So that's what he meant. The people who've been erased. They're coming back. You're the absolute worst. You know that, Shiba? I know it sucks. But we've got to fight her. Yeah. You're right. It friggin' sucks!
Sorry, but you're no match for me.
Damn. That's kind of a twist.
Did you really expect Shiba to do anything else?
Fair enough.
Punks is done for.
That's just a shame, though, honestly. Like,
Yes.
That all you got, Penny?
Not all per se.
like, she's already dead. Because, like, well, it turns out she's only mostly dead.
Well, you realize he's doing that to, like, mess with them.
Yeah, well, that's just to be expected at this point. Oh, man.
We've got this. We got this.
So it's
That was
just...
great.
Yeah.
But it really is, like, really fucked up when you think about it.
And I guarantee you she's not going to be the only one. I guarantee you Matoy and the others are going to be used as pawns too a bit.
Like...
Like, you know how Ayano's like the way
Yeah, no,
that she
I
is?
know, but I mean, like, who else do you think is going to be used?
Matoy and, whatchamacallit, I forget her name.
How could you forget her name?
Kanan.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how could you forget her name already?
Well, it's been almost about a month since we recorded the last episode.
That episode, you mean?
Yeah.
Has it been that long? I don't
It
know.
feels like it has been, at least.
I have to check and make sure I'm still on, I just want to make sure I'm
Not
still on
too
hard
shabby.
mode.
Why? Does that feel too easy?
A little bit.
Alright.
Later, faker. Lady Shoka? What?
I highly recommend this application to you. It has healed many a wounded heart.
Huh?
Elegant strategy?
Or Alestra for brevity. I shan't force it upon you. I simply think it might help take your mind off unpleasant matters. The characters are simply incredible and the gameplay boasts surprising depth.
Thanks, sis. I'm fine for now, but I'll try it when I need a pick-me-up.
I hope it helps. Now then, onward.
Oh, she's good to her.
Well, Nagi's always been a pretty good character. Well, there's some dark matter. Who's this? Uzuki?
Huh?
What'd she say?
That the erased players are coming back.
Being revised as noise. Which means we're in for a fight or two. By the way, I got a hold of that Reaper I told you about. I still need to get to Cat Street.
All right, we can head that way. Let's just hope we can make it without running into trouble.
So, I guess I was
Okay,
somewhat
we are-
right.
Let's
Yeah.
move. Let's have a look.
I just want to get to that big noise.
Before we forget to do that later.
Oh, there it is.
Let's have a look.
Let's go.
Hopefully this is an easy one.
Okay, fine.
Hopefully.
Guess I'll put you out of
Nobody
your
doesn't
misery.
take us like an extra boatload of time for no reason.
Well, let's see what kind of pink this is.
Alright.
Brace yourselves, everyone.
Oh, okay, it's changing everyone to one color.
That seems somewhat easy.
It's not as easy as you...
Not bad.
Oh, okay, well. Just did it.
Well, I told you it'd be easy.
Well, sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
I expected nothing less.
So what do we get for that?
Ooh.
Oh, 100,000 yen!
Okay, gladly take.
Alright, we did master some pins, so...
Let me
You gotta
think
change
this
things up
through.
real quick.
Well, let me get up there.
Gotta focus.
Let's go.
I guess they... Okay, is this way blocked off? Please don't check.
Let's move.
No, that way isn't blocked
This
off.
way isn't blocked off, it's this way that's blocked off. Okay, they don't want you to go that way.
So they're gonna make you go around.
They want you to go through a gauntlet. Let me just switch pins real quick.
Yeah.
So... I just wanna... Okay, this is done. Wait. Yeah, that's done. I think there's something else.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. Just whatever needs to get leveled up, I guess. Can I get rid of that? I'm gonna put that thing. Yeah, this needs to get leveled up anyway. That's still working on. This one can be changed. I'm trying to level up all the pins.
How's that been going for you?
Okay. Is this one off? Yes, this one happened.
Didn't you already do this one?
That's what I'm about to ask myself. 209. Is this 208? Yeah, then we already did that one.
I figured that.
Okay, we'll do this. And then, is this one still being left on? Yes.
Okay, so we're good. Oh, man. It's almost like I'm a psychic or something.
Why?
Because I'm like, what if they actually use the other leaders now?
I mean, they made it obvious from that
Yeah.
right there. So let me see. Maybe we'll check the shop real quick.
See if there's anything.
Right this way, please.
I don't think there is.
What's that?
I already had this pen.
Pretty already had it.
Thank you kindly.
There's no pig noise. So I
Let's
guess we'll
move.
just continue through.
Yep.
Unless somebody's waiting for us. Which, yep. Oh, it's this. It's that guy from the first week.
Oh.
See, River Society guy.
Yeah.
Is that Fuya?
Sure looks like him.
It certainly does.
What?
Who dat? Oh, right. You weren't here for that. He's one of the team leaders that got erased before you showed up. So, Wicked Twisters. Come to rain on my parade once more? If he got erased, then he ain't got no business being back here. Guess I'll have to blow you out of the water. We gonna fight him or what?
Yeah. We have to, right?
Lord Rindo, remember, this is not the real Fuya. He has no mind or soul to speak of. We mustn't let our emotions hinder us from finishing the task before us. Let our justice be swift.
All right. Did you remember him?
I
Nope.
got this.
You didn't?
Leave it
Nope.
to me.
It wasn't until I said something.
Yep.
Okay.
It took me a minute. Yeah, I guess he was that forgettable then.
Got nothing
He
better
was.
to
I
do.
mean, he was the one that was gone the first week.
That's fair.
Splendidly done.
Thanks, Nagi.
I think it would have been a little more interesting if they used, like, if they actually used his sprite still, or model.
That was his
in the-
model.
No, but specifically like in the actual fight.
Oh.
Because it just, to me, this just seems a little...
Well, remember, they're just noise. It's not them themselves.
It could have been like they still keep some of their original like abilities or whatnot, but then it's like
Did you see that?
they're still like noise, like color, like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's why they look like plague noise.
Fair enough.
I figured I'd just nuke the screen. Even though it's probably not gonna kill them all. Alright, there we go. And reason time is going so slow is because of Nagi's pin. Just to let you know.
Yeah, I figured that.
Okay, just didn't know if you were aware.
It's alright.
I kind of just assumed it was a time pen.
Yeah, it is a time pin.
That's that then.
Mm-hmm.
Guess so.
Shall we proceed?
Might as well. Don't really have any other options.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for real.
Just gotta keep going.
Indeed.
I'm telling you, man, this game is whack. Not that ours was much better, but still.
Right.
Yeah. The Reapers gave us hell of a time back then. No kidding, a man. Never thought I'd end up winding back in the UG with you.
Huh?
Why are you here anyway? Don't tell me you got yourself killed again. Nah, even I ain't that stupid. Then why? Them Shinjuku Reapers must have been pulling people from the RG. That's how they got me. Same with Rindo and them. Wait, so you came straight from the RG? Yeah. Pinky said we were violating the rules of realism or some shit. Just like back when you up and disappeared. Now it's like we never existed at home at all. Did the Shinjuku Reapers do this? Who else it could have been? Fair enough. Something to look into at least. You gonna ask that Reaper you were talking about? Who is it anyway? You'll know soon enough.
Huh?
Why can't I know now, yo? Because it'd be easier to explain everything all at once. Well, is it somebody I know? Not like it matters, but still. I just want to see some familiar faces, you know? Me too. Almost makes me wish everyone else was here. No kidding.
Hi.
Hope they're all doing alright, especially you now. Yeah. If we make it out of this game alive, we ought to have a reunion. What do you mean, if we make it out? We busting out of here, yo.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure. I think I know who it is.
Who, what is?
Who's that Reaper that Neku keeps hyping up? I keep drawing a blank on his name, but he's who was that mentor in the first game who owned his own coffee shop in Cat Street? I forget his name.
I forget his name too, but that's an interesting guess.
Okay, so I'm not the only one who forgot his name for some reason.
No.
Even though he was like a really important character in that game.
Right, so why am I allowed to go? Am I allowed to go this way now? Yeah. Oh, because they probably just wanted me to do the fight.
Yeah. Wait, why are you going this way?
I just want to make sure I'm not missing any big noises.
Doesn't look like you are.
Okay.
Let's move.
Or see if there's anybody else that needs to be fought here for story reasons.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, they just blocked this. They just blocked that path off. Just so that way, but let you come back this way in case you wanted to. I'm just trying to be thorough, making sure I'm not missing anything.
Okay, but like, I don't know.
You don't know what. Do you know anything?
I know
That
some
way's
things.
blocked off.
So
This way, that's the way to Cat Street. Let me just check 104 real quick.
Let's move.
Around this way. Again, since there's no mission, so to speak of, I should at least check for pig noises.
fair enough.
None here. And plus, like, I've leveled up like crazy because of doing all that scramble slam stuff. So I'm like level 86.
So that would also explain why you're so over leveled.
Yeah. You realize how much of a pain in the butt that all was? Just making sure that we cover our bases.
Okay, fair enough.
Just making sure we cover our bases. Nope, no big noises here. And I've gone shopping at most of the stores. You can see that I have over 1 million yen right now. And I've bought a lot of expensive items with it.
It's gonna cost you how much?
100 million yen!
If you've not seen Oran Host High School,
That's not Oran High School Host Club.
what is that one then?
Hitalia!
Oh,
If you haven't seen Hitalia, I do recommend you guys watching it. Alright, so we can't go that way, so we'll just head toward Cat Street. I just wanted to make sure we weren't missing. Oh,
well, there's Motoy.
here we go.
Hey.
Hey, hey, my amigo. You okay, Rin dude?
Nothing remains of the man you knew. He is not but noise now. And noise must be erased.
She's right. Nothing but noise.
What's wrong, amigo?
Come on. You gotta do this.
Lord Rindo.
Lord Rindo, if I may. We can handle this on our own if it's too much for you to bear. I needn't dive inside to know this creature is nothing but an empty shell. Which makes today's ordeals far less psychologically taxing on me than trials past.
Wow, you're really on top of it today, boss.
'Cause she's worried about us, dummy. She senses how this is affecting us.
Huh?
What are you hawing about? She can obviously tell we're struggling. She's really good at reading people, and not just because of her powers.
You've got a point.
Hey.
Well, fearless leader, you gonna make Nagi fight your battles for you? What? No way.
Rindo.
Hey, Rindo. You don't have to do this if you really don't want to. We should be able to handle him on our own.
For sure.
Yeah. He won't even know what hit him.
No, it's okay. I can fight.
Then let us prepare for battle, Lord Rindo.
Ready.
I'm all set. It's go time.
Oh man, see.
This'll be too easy.
Bend on my way. Over here. Slow your step.
Give it to me.
Indeed.
That was great.
Duh. Bend to my will.
Wow, okay, these bears are actually hitting a bit harder than the last ones.
Come on.
And I don't know if that's just because of the pin you've got acquired or whatnot, but
You never know.
I don't know.
Slow your step.
Yes, got him.
Masterfully done.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Keep making some progress.
Bend to my will.
I will be fine. Isn't anyone I'm worried about losing.
I know. I mean, you did over level.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised you're not going Nuketown on him.
Well, it's only one enemy.
Mine.
Still, Nuketown is better than nothing.
Indeed.
It's fine.
Alright.
No need to overextend like that.
Come on. Over here.
Before people do ask, yes, I did play Call of Duty back in the day when that map was a thing.
Slow your
Which
step.
map?
Nuketown. It was like the premier like 1v1 map. For like practically everything for like Black Ops onward.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. It was like everyone's favorite map, even though it was like the shortest map out of all of them, so there would be a lot of crazy shenanigans that would go on in there.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's get to Cat Street.
Right. Hell yeah. Here we come, Cat Street. All those noise are gonna get beat.
The next threat to appear before us will doubtless be...
Penny.
Yo, Penny. You worried about Fret? I mean, the next one noise.
Where must our destination be so far away?
Huh?
Uh-huh. Oh. Right, my legs is killing me already, yo.
'Tis truly lamentable indeed. Would it be were only closer.
Nothing to get down about, though. You know, I've been thinking, this week's gonna be a lot tougher than I thought it'd be.
I see.
Is that so?
I know I talk a big game, but I was really worried if I could really follow through. Not anymore, though. I know I can do it, yo.
Because Lord Neku has joined our ranks?
Yep. That's right.
You certainly place great faith in him.
Damn straight I do.
He does strike me as trustworthy, seeing as he's the legendary hero who saved Shibuya.
Nah, that ain't why.
Oh?
Oh?
Ain't got nothing to do with legends or any of that shit. I knew him before all that, yo. I trust him because I know he's a good guy.
And a good friend, twould seem.
For show.
When he's around, everything just feels different, you know? He's got that kind of power. And that's why I know we can do this. Ain't a damn thing to worry about with him, yo.
'Tis a wonder sight to behold, the fruit of friendship born. Yep. We all knew.
We all know where this is going.
We all know who's next.
When I see where this is going. Insert gumball joke here.
What to
There's a
do?
big noise.
Oh, there is a
Let's
big
have a
noise.
look.
Where is it?
It's probably on top of the building. But let me just check these other places real quick. Make sure there aren't any pig noises hiding around.
I think they're putting the pig noises directly in our path, so that way
Well,
we
I
wouldn't have to go around.
Oh, just in case, you never know. Some of them do like to hide in different locations.
That's gonna make us go toward Daganzaka, and we already explored through there.
We didn't go to Dongam. Oh, no, that's not where it leads to.
Oh, that's like further down south, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
never
already
mind.
went to area Center Street. Anything here? No. Dipsy Toe Hall.
Let's move.
I just have to check Undagawa.
And then you're 100% good on everything.
I should be.
I'm just amazed they don't block it off. If there's really no reason for us to go exploring through here.
Well, it's so it's near the end of the game, so that way you can go get the items and stuff you need.
I guess.
No, we're good.
Let's move.
Alright, so we just got. I think I know where the pig noise is. I think I have to do Shoka's ability to get there.
Sounds about right.
And that's close to the record store.
Let's move.
Which I'll check to see if there's any new records in here. Not here.
Oh, it's you. Come again.
Come again?
Let me think this through.
I'm sorry, I've been playing a lot of
Gotta
Tears of the
focus.
Kingdom, so
Let's go.
all of my my button presses are a little
Let's
mixed
go.
up at the moment. I have a feeling it's here. Yep.
There it is.
Sorry, but you're no match for me.
I hope this one's easy.
About that.
I know. It's probably not gonna be.
Time for a beatdown. Who's up first?
Ah, shit.
Well, one's a. Let me see.
I thought you had a time pen.
I do have, well, Nagi, but it's just to stop. I just want to see if I have any of these. I don't think that's ice.
So ice, time, and then what's the other one?
Last.
Okay.
I think we'll just have to come back and do this at another time. I don't want to waste too much time doing it.
So you'll get it later.
I'll come back for it later.
Alright.
I just wanted to do it at least if it was easy, because then I wouldn't have to come back to this state, but either way.
Yeah, well, at that point.
I don't want to waste too much time. But I'll come back for it.
Let's have a look.
Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, let's head over to Cat Street finally. Oh, there she is.
Behind Troy. She's here. Kanon. Right.
Fuck! I I did it again!
Why are you reading my
I
line?
don't know!
Fred, Rindy.
Man, Shiba doesn't pull any punches. Way to kick a guy while he's down.
You gonna butter me up again today?
Not exactly what I meant when I said I wish we had more time together.
The figure before you is nothing more than noise. 'Tis not Lady Kanon. That is not Lady Cannon.
You already said that.
It bears repeating.
Say it again.
That is not Lady Kanon.
Again!
That is not Lady Kanon.
Again!
That is not Lady Kanon.
Thanks, boss.
You may thank me after the battle. Will you fight?
Yeah, well, no need to ask me twice.
I must needs weather the storm.
Oh, that got him going.
That screaming later is going to be interesting for me to fix the audio on.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look, it's jellyfish.
Murder it all!
Let's keep it up.
Going somewhere?
Oh, man. Poor Fred, he had it bad.
Yeah, he did.
I think out of all the deaths, that one was the one that was, like, the most, like, painful. I feel like.
Well done.
Was it painful? Are you just saying painful for everybody or painful for yourself?
Slow your
Like
Out of all of the deaths that I've seen so far, that was the one that I could say is, like, the most, like, the one that I could have maybe shed a tear on.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I get you.
Right.
You'll have to tell me after we beat this game, like, which one was, like, the hardest one for you.
Yeah, I'll have to let you know.
time to slow your step. Thanks, but of course.
Ain't no stopping us now.
Good
I
enough.
keep wanting to get to 300, but
Nope, they're not gonna make it easy.
Time is not time. Bend to my will.
Just trying to keep up.
yeah, no, they're attacking too vigorously.
For you to actually get.
That was
Yeah.
easy.
There we go.
There we go.
I figured I may as well. They're being too annoying. Probably gonna be cutscene in the episode again today.
Probably.
Wow, we really killed it out there. No sweat.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
You did it. It's over.
Indeed.
Hey, boss. Thanks for having me out back there. Never thought I'd have you talking to me, let alone pulling for me like that. Always kind of figured you kind of hated me or something.
'Tis true, I admit, that I struggle to get along with creatures of your affinity.
I've noticed.
That being said, though our shared travails, I have come to see beyond the surface.
You have?
Yes, I would like to believe I have discerned the true you. Permit me to demonstrate.
Demonstrate what?
Lady Kanan was your bias, as we Illustrians might say.
My bias?
As such, 'tis perfectly natural that her passing would affect you so deeply. And for it to happen so suddenly, your despair doubtless runs deep.
Did you dive into my mind or something?
Not at all. I would resent you suggesting I would do such a thing.
So sorry.
There is much to be learned by observing one's actions, even without delving into their mind. I have simply observed you for the past few weeks, then drawn conclusions based on what I've seen.
And what kind of conclusions are they?
You truly wish to know?
If you're willing to share.
Well then. I have concluded that you are, in fact, human.
It took you this long?
Allow me to elaborate. Human is the difference between making an effort to understand those around oneself, but versus viewing them merely as resources to be consumed. Humanity is the difference between trying to understand opinions and values divergent from one's own, versus scoffing and dismissing them as meritless. Humanity is the difference between being fraught and with fear when facing others, versus being literally unconcerned with others altogether. And now, having discerned your humanity, I could safely infer that in this moment, you're suffering a great deal of pain.
Thanks for the analysis. Who would have thought you had such a good read on me? It's actually kind of amazing, to be honest.
Perhaps. I am simply aware of the importance of communication. And I take great pains to ensure my interactions with others remain as peaceful as possible. Asking questions,
Curious.
gauging responses,
Oh?
reacting aptly. I leverage every element at my disposal. Actions, words, emojis, anything at all to ensure everyone feels welcome. It is a skill that can be practiced and honed like any other. No need to rely on special powers.
I'm gonna be real with you. I got lost for a second there,
As expected.
but it's really amazing you can do all that. I don't really get it, but I respect it.
In a similar vein, I admire the ease with which you can carry on a conversation with anyone and everyone. I simply struggle to get along well with your type of creatures.
Seriously? After all that? Still, I'm glad we got all this out in the open. Almost makes us feel like we're friends or something. Maybe I'll try that fancy strategy game or whatever it's called. The one you always keep talking about.
Oh. I shan't hold you back. I hope you find it to your liking. Let me check this pen.
What to do?
Okay, it doesn't involve he needs him. Okay, we're good. Finally to Catch Street.
Oh my god, that took us a bit.
Well, we had to go through a gauntlet, remember?
Yeah. Cat Street. It's been ages.
Huh?
Yo, phones. Where we going to where I think we're going? Where's that?
Sure.
If you think we're going where I think you think we're going, then yes. Although I doubt we'll see any of Mr. 8.
What?
Someone I know who used to run a coffee shop around here. He's probably long gone by now, but we're not going to see him.
So, I guess you were wrong.
We'll be meeting up with my Reaper friend there.
I see.
A Reaper friend, you say?
Yep. And if we get going?
I guess the coffee shop used to be around here then.
Oh, it's her. Okay.
Like, hey!
Yo, over here! There you are, Neku! You're late. Have you any idea how long I've been waiting?
Pixie chick.
Ah! What the hell are you doing here?
Not like I wanted to see you frilly ass either. Is she the Reaper we've been looking for? Just chill us for a sec, B. Alright, so this is...
Oh, you must be the Wicked Twisters. I'm ever so pleased to meet you. I am the most adorable Reaper / Fairy Princess of all Shibuya, Coco Atarashi. If you aren't careful, I'll charm you to death.
You remember Coco, right?
Yeah, from the last game.
Yeah.
That ain't funny, yo. Especially not after what you did to Neku. I ain't forget, yo.
What exactly did she do?
Indeed.
An excellent question.
All I got out of that was she's a Shibuya Reaper. Pete, will you calm down so I can explain? What's there to explain? The reason Coco did what she did, why she shot me, why she tripped us both, was because she tried dragging us into the UG 3 years ago. It was to save Shinjuku.
Wait, but she's from Shibuya.
Hey.
And she was trying to save Shinjuku?
Precisely. I couldn't possibly sit back and allow Shinjuku to be destroyed.
Can it?
Like I give a shit why you done it. Ain't no excuse for tricking us and trying to kill my friend.
Will you shut the hell up already? I have no friggin' idea what I've been. You have no friggin' idea what I've been through to get here. You festering sack of garbage.
What you call me?
Neku, I literally cannot with him.
Talk about a touching reunion. Sorry, this has gotta be confusing for y'all.
That's putting it lightly.
Basically, Coco was really desperate to save Shinjuku from being destroyed.
Huh?
But why? She's from Shibuya. Not like she had any stake in what went down.
Well, I couldn't simply ignore a cry for help.
From who?
My dear friend in Shinjuku. She told me the situation was quite bleak. Which is why I pulled this pauper and prince in to help me out. But unfortunately, we were too late. Shinjuku was already gone.
That friend of yours? You found her, right?
Yes! She's in no state to speak with us at the moment, though.
Well, who is she? Another Reaper or something?
I think she used to be one, but she was back to being a player 3 years ago. She was Shinjuku's sole survivor aside from the Reapers, that is. And then once she crossed over, she became a Reaper again. At least I think so.
Aww.
Oh, I wish she could tell us what happened. My dear sweet Sugumi.
Wait, what? Sugumi?
Yes, And given the sorry state of this little fella, I fear my friend may be in similar dire straits.
Huh?
What's that? Some kind of pig? It's a cat, remember?
We've been over this, Worms for Brains. It's a cat.
Ah, right. My bad.
Yeah.
His name is Mr. Mew.
How do you know about Gato Nero? You've been gone for years.
Gato, what? Never heard of it.
Yes, you have. Like, you know Mr. Mew, which is literally Gato Nero. Plus, you're wearing it right now, see? Gato Nero, right there.
What, this?
Duh, it's like the most popular brand. Everyone knows about it.
And you're a big fan, right, Shoki? You got the hoodie and everything! Oh, wow. This is wild. When did Mr. Mew get so popular?
What?
Hold up. I heard that name somewhere before. You definitely have. Although you've never been really good at remembering it. It's the stuffed animal Shiki made.
You know the person that made this thing?
Shiki, was it?
Sure.
Yeah. She was my first partner back when I was playing the game. She controlled this little guy with her mind and used him to fight the noise. And now we know how he could pack a punch.
Over here.
You know where she is now.
Not in Shibuya. I hear work has been keeping her away.
Right.
And until she returns, speaking with Tsugumi is all but impossible. Shiki's the only one who can fix this.
Hold up, I don't get it.
And what is it you don't get?
What exactly can she fix?
Why, Mr. Mew, of course.
And that would accomplish what now? I don't see how that relates to Tsugumi.
Oh dear, I thought you'd have known all about her situation, seeing as you're a Shinjuku Reaper. This doll contains Tsugumi's heart and soul.
What?
Unfortunately, this poor little dear is in tatters. Which is why she can't get through to us. Try as we might, communicating with her is almost impossible.
We've got to find a way to help her. She's the only one who knows what really happened in Shinjuku. If we can get her to tell us about it, we might be able to stop it from happening here in Shibuya too.
Oh,
What?
I might have an idea. Care to share with the class? Hey, Nagi. Do you think you can dive in there and talk to her?
Must this all fall upon my shoulders?
Sounds like you've got a pretty impressive powers, Nagi. Hold up, yo. Now you want to try diving into a doll?
More like Tsugumi's mind inside that doll.
Can you really do that? That's simply stupendous! Oh, I have ever so many questions for you to relay. How it happened? How can we fix it? And let's see. Ah, yes. Is there anything we should be wary of? And be a dear and ask her for your favorite fairy princess.
It appears I have no choice in the matter.
You doing okay, boss?
I am fine.
'Cause your face says otherwise.
To dive into a mind such as this, to see all the burdens she must bear, This shall be quite the undertaking.
Everyone is counting on me, and I shan't let them alone.
Get it together, sis.
Don't worry, boss. You got this. Probably.
Oh, too late. It's all over. Somebody, anybody. I can't move. I'm trapped. Somebody, do something.
Huh?
That voice. Is that Tsugumi?
Right.
Yeah. We can hear what she's thinking now that we're inside her mind. If she were taken over by the noise, then we'd have to fight them at some point.
Sooner than later, from the looks of it. Brace yourself.
Huh?
It's coming.
Let me out. I'm trapped. I don't want to be alone anymore. How long has she been like this?
For as long as that noise has been keeping her sealed away.
Noise?
I don't know who put it in here, but we're taking it out. Here we go. Boss time.
I suppose combat is inevitable.
Yeah, it's a large elephant.
Ooh,
Because why not?
It's gonna be a big motherfucker. Oh boy. Yep, he's huge.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll take care of the minions first.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. But if that thing starts hitting hard...
Slow your step.
Oh wow, just him stepping on us is already a problem. He takes up more than half the thing!
It's fine.
I hope so.
I'm impressed.
Leave it to me.
That was perfect. Yes, got him.
Okay, now for the other one.
Yeah, better to deal with the small fry first.
Most definitely.
I'm gonna try to deal with him right now.
Exquisite.
Then we can at least focus up on one person, on one of them.
Yeah. Unless he decides to summon more.
Indeed.
I mean... Oh, did you accidentally hit it?
No, it's 300.
Oh, you just did it anyway because you said fuck it.
Might as well.
Oh, at least we did a quarter already. Ah, a little less than a quarter, but still. It's gonna take a few minutes.
Splendidly done.
Thanks, Nagi.
I think this is the biggest noise I've seen in a while.
Not bad.
It's an elephant. Of course it's huge.
Watch out. Watch out. Pink elephants on parade.
It's, first of all, it's look out, pink elephants on parade.
Perfect time.
And then what's the second one?
Spectacular.
They're here, they're here, they're there. Pink elephants everywhere. What'll I do? What'll I do? What an unusual view.
Indeed.
I can stand the sight of worms and look at microscopic germs, but multicolored pachyderms is something too much for me. I am not the type to faint when things are odd or things are quaint. I don't remember.
I don't remember all the lyrics either. You did a much better job than I ever could.
Pink elephants. Pink elephants! Pink elephants.
Did you see me just now?
But oh my god.
Time is mine. Slow your step.
So I guess my prediction was wrong. I thought we were gonna see Mr. What the hell his name is called?
It's, well, you could just say Mr. H.
Mr. H for the sake of argument. Honestly, I'm amazed you didn't have art prepped for her for some reason.
Coco?
Yeah,
She doesn't join the party or anything.
I know that, but like she's, I feel like she's like the closest to like your actual character that you'll actually get.
Oh, you mean Neko?
Yeah.
Maybe, but still.
Come on, over here. Time bend to my will.
You get my point, though.
Oh,
I
thanks
do.
to me.
How's that? Well done.
Yes, got it.
Okay, good.
Alright, well, let's see how much this does. Hopefully it just kills it.
It's not going to. Unless I really spam the A button.
Nope. We're gonna get close, though.
What is this sweet business? I'm doing all the work over here.
We've got this.
Masterfully done.
Right on time.
Not bad.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
Mine.
Nice work. Ain't no stopping us now.
Most spectacular.
Almost there.
Come on, over here.
There we go.
There we go. Nice.
And the giant elephant exploded.
Yeah.
And then the world blew up.
My thighs? And then you blow up.
No, worse. It'll go right to your thighs. My thighs. And then you blow up. Okay, good. We mastered some stuff.
Did we do it? Think so. Whoa, boss. You look like you're gonna pass out.
'Tis as if every last droplet of my energy has been sapped.
But it paid off. Thanks, Nagi. Can you keep us in here a little longer? I want to talk to Tsugumi now that the noise is gone, but I don't think we can communicate with her from the outside while Mr. Mew's all torn up. This might be our only chance to chat for now. Think you can manage, Nagi?
Of course, I shall maintain our connection.
Thank you. I appreciate you going out of your way to help me.
Tsugumi.
You're the one who called out to me and showed me the future, aren't you?
Wait, the future? You mean like all those visions I keep getting?
Oh, so you saw them too.
You're right. It was I who sent those visions out into the world. And it seems you two received them. I pick up signals sent by your future selves, and relay those signals to you as warnings here in the present.
So those visions are from me.
Huh? Future me did what in the wind now?
Shush! I'll dumb it down for you later.
But why show us the future like that?
To help you survive, but also to help you save the city from Shiba.
Now that Shinjuku's gone, Shibuya's his next target.
Yes. The noise he spawned are capable of phasing between the UG and the RG, eroding the barrier between planes, little by little, every time they do.
Eventually, the barrier shatters. That's what happened in Shinjuku, and that's what triggered the inversion.
Inversion? Like, it got turned upside down?
More like the UG and RG fused into one, effectively canceling each other out. I saw it happen in Shinjuku, but there's no way a regular Reaper could pull that off. That's the work of a higher power.
Indeed, it's dissonance, just like Shiba's abilities.
Dissonance?
It defies the rules of reality. You came to the UG without dying. But neither a player nor a Reaper could have made that happen. That's dissonance.
But if not a player or a Reaper, then who?
What is going on here? This is above even the Game Master's pay grade. Only the composer could deal with a royal mess like this.
So where does this dissonance come from then?
I'm sorry, but I don't know. I wish I did. I nearly got erased trying to find out. All I know for sure is that this dissonance is very real.
And that dissonance is what destroyed Shinjuku. Thanks. You've been a big help. Good thing you're hanging on, even if it's by a thread. If it weren't for Mr. Mew, you might have been erased by now.
Yeah. Listen, Rindo, Neku, I'm glad you two were able to receive my messages. But they weren't just warnings for your sake. They were also my way of asking for your help. I wasn't able to save Shinjuku. But it isn't too late to save Shibuya. I don't know what's going to happen to me. There's a very real chance I might be trapped in this doll forever. So please, do what I can't.
Don't worry, we will. That's a promise. And once Shiki makes it back to Shibuya, we'll get you out of here.
That's very kind. Good luck out there.
Welcome back! So, how did it go? Were you able to speak with her?
Yeah.
Splendiferous! And is my darling his friend alright? What did she say?
She's fine. She didn't have all the answers, but it's a start. Shiba's gotta go, that's for sure. But it sounds like taking him down will be tough.
How am I supposed to help?
Aw, if only I could have spoken to her myself.
You can talk later. She's not going anywhere.
Even when I see what's going to happen.
Just gotta wait till Shiki shows up. She'll get things fixed up, yo.
We'll find her once this is all over.
I still wind up having to start over anyway.
Hell yeah, we will.
Gotta save Shibuya first, though.
Is that because of the dissonance, too?
Otherwise, we'll have nowhere to meet up. Right, Rindo?
Huh?
We can't let Shibuya get destroyed, like it did in that vision.
Oh, yeah, right. Even if it does get destroyed, maybe I'll get a second shot at avoiding that too. Don't want that to become our future. But what about... Huh. Left on red.
I was woefully unprepared. I failed to anticipate today would be so taxing.
You took it like a champ, boss. It must really wear you out, though. You know? Jumping into people's minds like that?
Harnessing my powers is simply a matter of deducing information from others, then using it to create a more complete picture of another's mind within my own. It is not particularly detrimental to me, at least not in any insurmountable sense.
Oh, really?
Nay, what I truly struggle with is the pressure.
Ah, so that's what it is.
I tend to perform my worst precisely when it is most critical I succeed. It is a bad habit I cannot seem to correct.
Not sure that's something you can help, though.
Perhaps not.
Well, hey, at least it worked out this time.
Shiba changed. He wasn't always like this. Not until 3 years ago, at least. What happened? Friendship points. Oh, I wonder what Coco unlocks.
Huh? What do you know? The Wicked Twisters are still at it. Not for long. I'd say it's time to flip him for good. Hey, bro. Well, what is it? About tomorrow's game.
Oh.
You gonna keep bringing that up? What do you mean? I can handle it just fine.
Hello? Yeah, I'm back. When can we meet? Are you free now? Alright, I got it. No worries, I'll be waiting.
What was that?
The hell's going on up there?
Up where? Where's here?
No way. This can't be real. Is that Shibuya?
What about Shibuya? What's gonna happen to the city? Today's future is looking pretty grim. Let's just hope turning back time will do the trick. Which reminds me, what was it Minamimoto said about those noise that show up when I use my powers? The set doesn't match the... something. Wait a sec.
That kind of exponential power isn't meant to be wielded by a mere player.
Does that mean...
You came to the UG without dying. But neither a player nor a Reaper could have made that happen. That's dissonance.
I've been...
Sup, Rin dude? We gonna track down that lunatic Shiba today?
Guess so.
Oh, great. Here come the morning announcements.
Greetings, sheeple of Shibuya. Got some red-hot news for you. I see yesterday's gifts reached you safe and sound. Did they bring back any warm memories?
More like the worst memories, jerk.
And now we've reached the penultimate day, which may prove to be Shibuya's penultimate day as well. But you won't find out what tomorrow brings unless you survive what I have in store for you today. You'll have to go through the fire if you want to save this forsaken city. So be my guest. Give it a shot if you think you can handle the heat. Only a matter of time until the city's flame gets snuffed, though. And with that, I bid you adieu.
Man, I am so ready for all this to be over.
Me too.
Me three, bro! To tell you the truth, I'm getting sick of all these rematches. I'm ready to pack up the board and bounce.
Suzukichi!
So, I hear you discs found Neku for real this time. Let me get a good look at him. Ain't that something?
What's the matter? You scared, yo? Looks like Neku's got you shaking in your shoes, hater skater.
There you go again. Some discs never change.
Since when did he skate?
He doesn't. Pete misunderstood and offered to go around on his board.
So you're the legendary Neku. A real frontier disc by the looks of it. I can see why the boss wanted to meet you so bad.
So what? You just come here to look? Or was you here for a fight too? Cause if you want it, you got it, yo.
I'm not making any loud moves. Not this time. I was just hoping you discs would play a little game with me.
I feel like I've heard that before.
He said something similar shortly after I joined.
And shortly after that, he made complete fools of us.
We fell right into his trap.
What a tool. Hate to break it to you, big guy, but we're gonna have to take a rain check. Only game we've got time for right now is the game.
What's in it for us? What happens if we win? You gonna give us a prize or something?
Sharp as ever, Shoka. Here's the deal. If you win, I'll get you discs a meeting with the boss.
You'll take us to Shiba?
I mean, you got no clue where it is, right? Well, it's gonna stay that way if you don't play along. And there's no telling what'd happen to this region then. You just ain't got any other moves you can make, so what do you say?
Hey, Rindo.
Yeah?
I think we should play along. Even I don't know where Shiba is. And we don't have time to waste looking for him.
Can we really trust him, though?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Fine. Game on, Suzukichi.
Guess you've developed a little competitive spirit after all. Let's get started then! Unless any of you discs want to go against your leader. Bada-boom! Well, I hope you like hide and seek, 'cause you're it! Again? Try to have some fun with it! And don't keep me waiting too long! Your move, Wicked Twisters.
He just vanished!
Shiba said things were heating up. He must have sent the noise. Suzukichi's using it to hide again, the same way he did last week. We've got to find him quick. Come on.
Yeah, let's get moving. The sooner we find him, the better.
This is just a bait.
You think so?
Yeah.
What's this?
Don't tell me Suzuki sent another selfie.
Afraid so. Damn, he already made it to the Scramble Crossing. His prolific prowess seemed to have improved at least. You think? 'Tis far less blurry than before.
Hey, you're right.
Maybe he's been practicing.
Well, that was a lot to unpack. So next time we'll go after Suzukichi and hopefully meet the boss. Air quotes.
The boss. The boss of the boss.
Yeah, but until next time, this is Noah.
And Mirrorcard Neko.
And I'll see you guys then.
Bye.